I only said that because you made me angry. You pushed me to that point. Are you seeing a trend here? It's blame shifting and it's a tactic to avoid accountability. Hello, friends. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jenny Gaston, licensed professional counselor, and today we're diving deep into a powerful and painful topic: how manipulators respond when they're exposed. Now, if you ever spoken the truth, called out toxic behavior, or set a boundary only to have the situation flipped on you, then this video is for you. We're going to walk through the common reactions of manipulators, especially narcissistic individuals, when their masks flip and the truth that comes to light. So stick around because we're also going to talk about how to protect yourself, how to heal, and how to stop the cycle. If anything I say resonates with your emotions, your experience, please leave a comment. I love to hear from you and your story. So let's go into part one. And I want you to consider 3 words: deny, distort, and justify. When manipulators are confronted, one of their first responses is to deny reality or distort what actually happened. They might say things like, "I never said that," or "you're remembering it wrong." You may also hear, "you're being too sensitive," right? And this can definitely be invalidating. Gaslighting at its finest, but it doesn't stop there. If they can't deny it, they may also justify their behavior. Now, I don't know if you ever heard of the acronym DARVO, which stands for DARVO. All right. These letters mean deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. So let's say you bring something up that they did, and suddenly you're being interrogated. They'll say, "How could you accuse me of that after I've done everything for you?" You can see this with parents, like, "After I done this and this," right? Or the blame shifting. "You're the one who's abusive. Look at how you're treated me now." They go on attack to make you doubt yourself, and they paint themselves as the victim. This isn't just manipulation, it's emotional warfare. Now I want you to consider the next 3 words: accuse, shame, and blackmail. These are other common tactics used for accusation and shame. The manipulator will flip the script to make you feel like you're the problem. They might say, "Oh, you always start drama. Nobody else has an issue with me. It's just you, only you." They might even escalate to emotional blackmail or threats, sometimes subtle, sometimes overt. They'll take what you confided in them, your fears, your traumas, and use them as weapons. You'll hear things like, "Maybe I should tell people what you told me." Okay. This is that when you hear that term, what you say can be used against you, right? But this is not in a court of law here. And if you keep pushing me, they might say, "I don't know what I'll do." Okay. Now you hear threats. This is coercion. It's designed to keep you silent. Now I want you to consider 2 words: smear campaign and flying monkeys. Next comes the smear campaign, and once you expose them or set a boundary, they'll work hard behind the scenes to discredit you. They'll gather supporters, what we call flying monkeys, to get on their side. They'll say things like, "I'm really concerned about her. She is not herself. He is emotionally unstable. I tried to help him, but he's just so angry lately." They play the victim while quietly, very secretly turning others against you. It's manipulation disguised as concern. Now I want you to consider how they use your secrets against you. Anything you ever shared in confidence, they now have ammunition. They may twist your past into gossip, tell others what you confided in them, but frame it in a way that makes them look noble and you look unhinged. This could be very painful. It's betrayal, it's cruel, but remember, it reveals more about their character than yours. All right. Now let's talk about the scapegoat switch. Once you're no longer their scapegoat or emotional punching bag, they'll find someone else. Trust and believe. This is a cycle. And over time, others begin to see the pattern. People notice the drama follows them, not you. Eventually, their behavior becomes harder to hide and their web of lies begins to unravel. Many times it's just a matter of time. Now, another thing I want you to notice is black and white thinking. Manipulators often have black and white thinking. To them, people are either all good or all bad. There's no in between, okay, or middle ground. One day you're their favorite person, they may be love bombing you, and the next thing you're on the chopping block. You never know where you stand, and it keeps you walking on eggshells because you don't know what version of them you're going to get. Now, when the mask starts to fall and something doesn't go their way, life becomes hard, and expectations are not met, their ability to wear the mask or charm or stay together crumbles. They may lash out in public, they may spiral into rage, or if they're a vulnerable narcissist, they may drown in or depression. And you might even hear them talk about how the world is against them, everyone is against them. This is persecutory thinking, and it can escalate if they start losing friends, support, or influence. What's behind the mask is this deep insecurity, and you may want to rescue them, but you cannot. Behind the manipulation is an unhealed wound, a core of insecurity, fear of abandonment. And the hard truth is you cannot save them. I have to say that again to those of you in the back. You cannot save them, okay? Especially if they express any suicidal thoughts or seem deeply unstable. Refer them to professional help. That is not your burden to carry. And I always say, as a therapist, I have a therapist. We all need help time to time. But you also need to heal. You can't force a manipulator to change, but you can take your power back. Here's what helps. Set boundaries and stick to them no matter what. Okay? No is a complete sentence. Journal about what happened to you because you may be even gaslighting yourself, second guessing your reality. This will help you stay grounded in truth. And I'll link a video on how to journal using the cognitive behavioral therapy prompts. Talk to a therapist, a mentor, a friend. You may have to limit your contact or go no contact, which I know can be challenging. Also, surround yourself with people who see you clearly. All right, because if you're only getting their message of who you are, you're isolated, it's not a good sign. And most of all, trust your gut, your intuition. It's there to help you, and you're not crazy, okay? You're not sensitive, and you know what you saw. You felt what you felt. And so, have you experienced this? And place in the comments what your experience was like when the mask came off. If you found this video helpful, support me by subscribing. I realize that only half of my viewers are subscribed. So if you enjoy this channel, support and show love.